I wanted to give you a little preview of Studio 365. So, if you are not familiar, this is my new creative community that I launched at the beginning of 2023. And so, to reach that destination, you'll have to go to AndreaMarieChapman.com. And then, if you click on Studio 365, that is where you will be able to sign up for this. So this gives you a little bit of information about what we're doing over at Studio 365. And it's $8 per month, and that includes multiple meetups, access to a nice library of PDFs and patterns that I have created in the past. I just delivered my latest PDF to our Studio 365 members the other day. So I try to give you more value than you are paying for. And it really is a wonderful space for you to connect with other creatives. So here we are inside of the Studio 365 platform. So I want to give you a little tour of what that space looks like. So along the left-hand navigation, we have what I call our circles. And so the chit chats is just a spot for you to post whatever is going on, share some photos, and converse with other makers about anything that's on your mind, really. Then we have our monthly challenges, which are related specifically to the challenges up here, which we're going to take a look at in just a moment. Then we have pattern recommendations, our sew togethers, block printing, introductions. When you arrive in Studio 365, please do take a moment to introduce yourself. Then we have studio tours and Q&A. So this is just kind of all the spots where you can have casual conversations with other members in the group. Huge shout out to the 55 members who have already joined me. I really am grateful for your support for this new venture, and I truly love spending time with you. So if you go to the top navigation here, you see we have challenges. So I just posted a new challenge to sew my scrappy duffel bag, and that challenge needs to be completed by May 17th. And so the challenges are fun because we have a leaderboard, and you can acquire points for completing the challenges, for commenting, for hearting, things like that. So we have all-time leaderboard, and then we have our monthly leaderboard. And so those are just basically bragging rights, but it is fun to quantify your participation and engagement. So let me show you some of the other challenges that we have going on. Currently, as I mentioned, you can sew the scrappy duffel. We have a mobile creative station challenge. Then we had the April challenge. This is related to the studio. And these are some of the other challenges that we've had in the past. So I try to vary the challenges and keep them interesting. Then we have our meetups. What makes Studio 365 unique is there is a live room that you can enter at any time. I don't have to be present for that. And you can meet up with members of the community, sew together, visit, ask questions, whatever. Then I also schedule community meetups, and I attend those and then coordinate the events associated with those. So in May, we have our studio challenge. Every Tuesday, we meet and sew whatever we want. This is a really fun experience because you're going to be productive. You're getting something made, but then you're also getting to see what everyone else is working on. We're always exchanging tips and information about suppliers and things like that, new patterns. I really look forward to Tuesday and sewing with everyone in the group. Then we also have added a hand embroidery segment. We meet once a month and we are learning a new stitch during that meeting. So on May 17th, we're going to be learning the French knot. On May 25th, we're going to be sewing a rope bowl together. On May 31st, we're going to be making junk journals. And then in the past, we've experimented with the Cricut. We have explored block printing. We sewed a firefly tote. We made a puff quilt. And this Alice bag was absolutely stunning. So there's a variety of live meetups, and then those are all recorded, and you can watch the playbacks if you want to and you can't make the event. A lot of people do enjoy watching the playbacks of that. Then, as mentioned, I have a resource page, and this is where you will find all the details about our studio organization project, which is spanning the entire year. So we are almost halfway through that, but it's never too late to join that because you can watch the archives and reference the documents. But down a little further on the page is the Sewspire PDF library. So I have uploaded all of my projects that I have created to date, or at least my very favorite ones. This PDF here has 21 projects all in one. So that alone would cover your membership fees in Studio 365 for some time. But you have way more than that. Then in addition to that, I email members the new PDFs so that they get those straight into their inbox. So that's just a little quick tour of what Studio 365 is. I'd love to have you join us. So you will need to hop on over to AndreaMarieChapman.com and sign up there under the Studio 365 link. And then once you sign up, click the login button, and that is where you will enter Studio 365. Also on this page, you can get more information about our Friendship Quilting Circle. We are finishing up our first Sewspire sampler quilt. That will be completed in July, and then we're going to start our second year. This is a free group. There are several experienced quilters in that group. I learned something new every time we meet. We meet once a month on the second Wednesday of the month at noon Eastern. All of that content is also recorded and archived. So there is still time for you to join the Friendship Circle and make the first quilt. But I really want to encourage you to join now so you can be part of year 2 from the beginning. Then I also offer private virtual sewing lessons. If you would like to meet and sew together in the Zoom room, that's where you would go to get more information about that. And we could work on a project of your choice. And then I also offer a creative business or personal mentorship. Lots of fun stuff happening here. I will continue to build out this platform throughout the summer. And this is really where you will find me hanging out the most and where you can interact one-on-one and as a group in a safe, creative space. I look forward to seeing you inside of Studio 365. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day.